Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. In the last episode, I actually am not quite sure what happened last episode. I know that we scaled, what is this? Mount Pang Lai, I believe? It's either that or, yeah, because it can't be Mount Fuji. Yeah, Mount Fuji's in Hado. Yeah, this is Mount Pang Lai. Okay, just making sure because I'm not. The memory's kind of fuzzy right now at the moment. But yeah, we scaled over here after going back as heroes to the last bastion, and yeah, that's basically it. And we finally got our new teammate. And in this episode, I finally have a solid answer to all of you as to the weapon that we are going to be choosing for Hendrik. Now, I will give you all reasons as to why right now, as I've done my research a bit better. So, I'm going to say this right now. Unless you want to give yourself an extreme challenge where things are a lot more difficult on you, do not pick swords for Hendrik. He doesn't get as much attack at all. He does get, you know, the chance to have a shield on him, or if you're using dual wielding swords, I guess you technically do get more attack with that. But it's still, at the end of the day, not going to be as good as, say, an axe or a greatsword. So, unless you really, really do want to challenge yourself, I'd say do not go for swords. Because it's one of, like, the worst choices for Hendrik, as I've looked into it. So pretty good, like, overall with damage output and defense, but still there are better options that we can get into. Now, the choices are axes and greatswords. I will give you all the benefits of both now. So greatswords, as you all are well aware, you cannot wield a shield at all. You do have a parry chance, that is great, but you do not have a shield for increasing your defense. So that is one of the biggest downsides to greatswords. However, the increase is insane when it comes to attack power overall. And with Hendrik being one of the heaviest hitters in the game, I think that is going to be the weapon of choice for me. I am willing to take that downside of no protection over the brute force that I'm going to get from, you know, actually going for greatswords. Now, with axes, it is a nice middle ground between the two. You do slightly, and I mean slightly, less damage than greatswords. And this is the best way that I can describe it to you if you want to make the same different choices or same choices as me. So, with axes, it is basically the easier version of using greatswords in the sense that with axes, you have chances to use, I don't even know what the ability is called, but I do know that Yangus in Dragon Quest VIII also uses it. But there is an attack that you can use that while you're attacking decreases the defense of the enemy at the same time. So that is beautiful because you're going to be afflicting damage decrease or defense decrease on the enemy while you're attacking. So all in all, it's absolutely a win-win. And you also get chances of paralyzing with another attack on axes. So, all in all, I'm going to say, if this is your first time using Hendrik as a powerhouse or as the person in your party in general, if you want to play it safe, go with axes because you also get axes, not like the actual weapon, but like axes, like you're finally able to do this. Or like you finally have a way to use these things. You get access to shields as well. So you can use an axe and a shield, or you can use dual wielding axes for insane damage. There is an insanely strong attack when it comes to axes. It is basically the same as the greatsword's equivalent of a move that I guess I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. For great swords, there is an ability called Unbridled Blade. It is essentially the strongest attack you can make with great swords. I don't remember what the equivalent is in axes. I'm gonna probably go ahead and put it up on screen right now. It's a pretty neat name, but yeah, if you have this, that's basically your equivalent of the great swords, ability, you know, of Unbridled Blade. But I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going for great swords because as much as I would love to use axes for the first time, I think I want the damage output. I didn't even see what it was. It's probably at best a +2. Here's hoping it's a +2. If it's a +1, I'll fine, whatever. Awesome, +2 Virmfang. I cannot get into the habit of taking like 10 to 12 minutes at the beginning of the episode to like make stuff. I cannot, not anymore. I do that a little too much. Let me look at the great swords that we do have access to. Okay, that's a great sword, the Banishing Blade. Sword. That's great sword. Okay, cool then. That's the only one that we have that really matters. All right. Okay, we are good to go. Let me finally, because now I only have like 30 minutes to do stuff in this episode. Terrible job, me. We're gonna go to the very top of Angri-La, and let's go ahead and see what the High Lama has for us, or has in store for us. I still need to look up if like that's the proper way to pronounce it or something like that, because I really have no idea.
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored Luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming.
You know everything about me?
He entered this world in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this
Wait, which banner? Show me. Got eyes in the sky. No.
It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the Age of Heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth.
Okay, so that's the Dundrasil
Your
logo.
young friend
Didn't know
was
that.
born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang.
But that didn't happen, man.
Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his
I don't know if I
tutor,
would have liked
this
spending my time in the
Grand
freezing
Master
Alps with
Pang you
monks.
speak of?
I don't know.
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect
What
the
the heck is
temple
that?
from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
Interesting.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to
But
guide you.
like,
Come to the
never
field
mind.
of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something
Honestly,
you
looking
must
at this
see.
sword on my back kind of reminds me of the Dragon Quest IV Heroes sword, which
It is a shame
is
that the Grand
the
Master cannot be
Zenithian
here.
sword.
I would have liked to
I
meet one so
don't know if
noble.
I'm going to put a picture of it on the screen,
Come, let us see
but
what
if
His
you've played
Holiness
Smash, you
has
know
in store.
it's on the green Heroes back. And if you're curious about what his name is Solo. But yeah, it kind of looks like the Zenithian sword. The heroes from Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 all use that sword. Well, I hesitate to say the hero from 5, but you'll learn about that if you dig deeper. I'm not going to spoil why, but yeah. Yeah, so the heroes from Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6, respectively, more or less, give or take a little bit, they all use that sword, and it's pretty cool. So that's what I'm kind of comparing my sword to. It kind of reminds me of the Zenithian sword a little bit, but it's the Dragon's Bane, I believe. Oh, right! I got curious because, you know, I got the Dragon's Bane from that enemy that dropped it, the Dragon Rider or whatever. Because, you know, I was curious. I was like, oh, is this like a 1 in 16 drop, like 1 in 10? Like, what is this? No, I guess I just got lucky. I got a 1 in 256 chance of that thing dropping. I got lucky. I am so sorry that, I mean, if you all are trying to follow along with me, but I got lucky and got this sword. I am so sorry. If you all wanted to, you know, be like, oh, I want to use the same stuff as Bob, you know. My bad. Am I supposed to be here or not? I do not remember. That's the Field of Discipline. Oh, and the Field of Discipline is at the very bottom. I apologize for going here. My bad. I didn't really pay attention because I was explaining the Zenithian sword. But yes, I need to go, I believe. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this way? There it is. Yep. I always get lost here. It's such a weird place in general. Hello.
Beyond those doors lies the Field of Discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history. And of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones.
So Erdwin
made their homes here
is the Luminary.
The first Grandmaster, i.e.,
I think our dad is
Irwin, and trained him in the secrets.
I need to turn up the volume on my TV because I can barely hear you, man.
But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples.
Ai Yi's?
A young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before.
Oh, Morkant.
A man named Morkant.
Morkant.
Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends.
Erdwin and Morkant. And then we also have the name Serenica, I believe.
In his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed.
We got 3 party members so far.
They carved an inscription
for
into
the original Luminary.
A pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Oh, how nice! Their eternal friendship.
I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the Field of Discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
Alright, before I do that, I kind of want to read what this says. We two sworn companions, Erdwin and Morkant, do hereby pledge to lay low a Dark One, though it costs us our very lives. May this pact stand from now until eternity. Neat. Okay, more cutscene.
Welcome to the Field of Discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones.
Alright, cool.
If your karma had been different,
Karma?
This is where you would have trained under Grand Master
is that just
Pang,
like
all
by
the
fate or
princes
something?
of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes.
Man, I would love to learn more about the Age of Heroes and like have like a dedicated game to it. But at the moment, we have nothing of that nature.
His achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
nice
his
to know.
achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given
naughty
motivation
stick.
directly to their fundament. It became known as the naughty
It's just a
stick.
hand, man.
During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honorable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times.
Yes, I know this.
The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement.
So I guess now that he explained that,
You are worried for your grandfather,
I get to explain
yes?
what the description
Not
of
me.
the naughty
Lord
stick
Robert
says.
overcame every challenge set for him by the
I'm gonna
Grand
spill the
Master
beans a little bit.
and emerged
We
stronger
get
every
this
time.
item as a weapon at one
The fall
point.
of the
I do
world
not
tree
remember
would not have been
when
enough
though.
to extinguish one so
But
resilient. He is alive. I sense it.
the description of it says, you know,
Tonight, there will be a modest
Lord
feast on
Robert
the
or
high
Rab
wall to celebrate your
was hit with it so
long-awaited
many
arrival.
times that his butt
We would be
basically got so
greatly honored
swollen
if
to
you
the
would
point it
join
looked like
us.
the sun.
We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
At night, the High Lama holds a banquet. Oh, shoot, it's time for a banquet. Let's freaking go. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training and eat, drink, and dance till early hours. Awesome. Then morning comes. Here comes the sun.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on
Hendrik,
our
are
way.
you those type of MFers that are early birds? Because I am
Grandmaster is still
absolutely
alive.
not one.
Perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Okay. Oh, so this is... Oh, man. I got to do the walk all the way back to the High Hall. Okay. Okay. Gotta go back down. I literally went up here, and then you're like, ah, no, do it again. Do one more time. One more again. I trust you slept well. His Holiness awaits you outside. Next page, okay, but I hear raised voices coming from outside. What could it be? Interesting. Let's go ahead and go outside. Who is yelling out here, making all that noise?
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit.
Okay.
The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed.
Already. Come
This
on.
being so, I dispatched
Give us
a
more
group of
info, man. You're talking so
disciples to
slow.
return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as
Yes, we know.
I
You didn't
have
go as
trained
planned.
all
You've
my
trained all your life for a moment
such
such as this.
and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a
Look,
dangerous
the world has
task.
gone to SHIT.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an
Yeah,
innocent in need.
we don't care if we're guests.
These
We're
people have shown
doing
us
stuff.
great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
I really wanted to say no.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
All right. I'd say, are you sure you want to come? Because like we might need to defend you more than anything, but
after exiting the temple,
you're the new person in charge. So I'm gonna say you can hold your own. I didn't even get to hear where he said we were going to. Very top. Take the tunnel to the peak. Where exactly is it? It lies to the east as you exit the temple. Alright, thank you, thank you, thank you. I honestly thought that we were going to do some stuff here, but I guess not. I do not want to take this quest, if I'm being honest. Okay, What exactly are you asking me to do? You want me to defeat a monster with a specific pet power? What exactly is it that you want me to do? You want me to slay a boreal serpent. Okay. Blaze of glory before felling the fiend. This skill involves one's attack. At the expense. Okay. I think I know how to do this. I remember this kind of. I actually did this quest, I believe, maybe 2 weeks ago on my normal save file because I completely forgot to do it. Okay, so where is east? Where is east? Where is east? Huh. So is it down here, leaving the area east? Or am I missing something? I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay, cool. So I go this way, right? There we go. I don't know if I can even do that pet power. I'd have to look. Let me see. Abilities, skill, pet power, blaze of glory is, I believe, what it said. Both of them have to be pepped up. That's it, right? Yeah, blaze of glory, and I can do it. I just need both of them to be pepped up. But I don't even know if that's even going to be possible because what am I going to say? Because, I mean, I don't know if these two will have pet powers at the same time. It's just, the stars have to align, essentially, to be able to do that. I can't even put one of them in the back burner, because we don't have a full party. Hello, chariot horse.
The dragon.
Actually, since we have the Dragon's Bane and the Virm sword, or whatever it's called, I believe we can do more damage to these guys. So let's go ahead and do that. I really do want to just do this, just because I'm curious. Don't really have anything to attack, that's right. Awesome. My sister decided to give me a protein drink, but a different one of the ones I normally get. Or maybe I should have done another Dragon Slash. I'll do another Dragon Slash. Here's ensuring that it dies. Yeah, there we go. And she gave me a protein drink is a different one than the ones I normally get. Dragon Hide. I believe that one is the less, or is the more common drop for that enemy. Would have been insane if I got the higher drop. But I wonder if I get another dragon.
Victory will be
another Dragon's Bane. But oh, awesome, you parried it. But as I was saying, yeah, it's a new one. I'm going to try it. It's in front of me. I wanted to down my water bottle first, and my water bottle has been downed. So I will absolutely be trying this new protein drink soon. I need to get to a good point where I feel like I can open it, and not after like my water, just the water that I drank all goes down, because I do not want to be drinking it while I am still very much like my thirst has been quenched, you know. Because that would be, I feel like, irresponsible. Now, there has to be something over here. There is. Awesome. I also have no idea how Hendrik is following us if we're on a dragon. But it's Dragon Quest, so who knows. Sorcerer's Ring, I highly doubt that that's going to be helpful on you, Soldier Boy, tell him. Because defense goes up, maximum MP goes up. Yeah, that's mainly for people who are mages or people who use magic in general. So we are not going to worry about that. Hello, dragon. I don't really want to fight another one of you again. Okay, this is going very slowly upwards. Little guy's tired, maybe. Not quite sure. I do kind of want to fight one of these guys again. Or I don't even know if I have fought one, period. But I really do like the design of these guys. These guys are really cool. Frizzle! Fireball! I don't think Flame Slash will do as much, so I'm gonna go for Falcon Slash. Neat. Another horse ring. I remember there being a video, it's probably like a commercial or something, but of this woman who was trying to, I think, film an ad or something. I'm not sure. And she was on top of this horse and she was trying to talk, and every time that she tried to talk, there was like a ton of bloopers of like the horse doing like its neigh, like being very loud over the lady who was talking, and she couldn't even get what she needed to say out because it kept talking. Y'all really talking about this journey upwards was too much? I mean, maybe y'all couldn't handle the dragons. Maybe y'all could handle one, but maybe not both. Oh, I saw who was over there, but I'm sorry. I'm a little too focused on how the heck do you open this drink? It is a Fruit Loop-esque protein drink, so I'm gonna try it for the first time. But rule number 1 of protein drinks, you gotta close it and then shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture! I don't even know if you can even hear it shaking, but I am shaking it. Also, I believe Polaroid had to come out with like a message or something being like, hey, please don't actually shake Polaroid pictures because it damages them. So, yeah. They were like, yeah, please do not do that. It actually, like despite you thinking it works, it actually kind of damages the picture a little bit. Treasure chest. Hello. Grandmaster's garb. Awesome. That is not for either of us.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Hendrik, what'd you find over there?
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogre's Digest. And in mint condition.
Hendrik? You mind saying that again? Hendrik?
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world
Hendrik,
before departing.
you got a bit of explaining to do, I think.
Some small solace. Huh?
In mint condition.
But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Yeah. Look, damn, he's lost a lot of weight. Like a lot of weight.
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
I doubt it, but looking at his body...
he is still breathing.
Yeah.
What?
there's not really much left of him.
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return.
Big interesting.
But there may yet be a way to save him.
All right, then let's get to
If you were
it.
to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
Oh, well, like a don't go into the light, man kind of
How?
situation.
Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that
Hendrik,
the
you
summit
mind
of
putting
Mount
that
Pang Lai
issue
stands
down
at the
real
crossroads
quick?
between this world
Nobody's
and
gonna
the
take that
next.
away from you, man. Just put it down.
If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds.
Sure.
But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
I mean, why wouldn't I? I mean, as I said, we're at like a very low point. We have Hendrik, but right now we don't really have any other party members. We need as much help as we can get to get things back to as normal as things can get. Let's go ahead and do this.
Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready.
I'm
and
ready
we will
right
begin.
now. Let's go ahead and go. Let's do this. Yes, I am ready.
It is time to depart for the
Is
place
it just
to
me
which
going,
every
or is Hendrik
soul
also
must
going?
go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite. My oh, my oh, my oh.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Hendrik, shut your mouth. Give it a second.
My oh, my oh.
I'm not gonna lie, this protein drink was like a mixture of being really good and really bad. Like, if you weren't drinking the drink, or like if your taste buds couldn't taste the drink, it tasted a lot like plastic. But if you were tasting it, it tasted really good, like Fruit Loops. But I don't know. It was like a very like mixed result, if that makes sense.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey.
No.
Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young.
We're not done.
This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
Yes, I know what fate awaits me here.
He is wise beyond his years.
And you got ugly looking ears.
An
Have it?
intellectual giant.
Learned a thing or two from Queen
I
Marina.
must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy?
Yes.
Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are ignorant. This is as it should be.
Then why are you giving me SHIT, man?
Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance.
What makes me me, man?
I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothing.
And why are you here? Does that mean you're a whole lot of nothingness?
Fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac.
I don't know what that word means, man. You said even an idiot
What
could
I'm trying
understand.
to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to
Then
the
what was
void.
that pink purple portal behind me? Because like I saw that.
As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains.
Okay, but you haven't let me speak at all.
This is your destiny. Accept it.
Shut!
For you cannot change.
Shut! I am
Or
here
do you cling
to
the
pick up a
vain
package.
hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool.
You do a lot of talking for being supposedly
yet,
one who is so
You would
wise.
not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all
You got a
is
little too much of a
lost.
mouth on you. I'm sorry.
Some people just don't know when to
I
go.
am one of those. And again, you're not letting me talk. I am here to pick up a package. And said package is unfortunately my grandfather. When bright brand bores through heaven's doors bars, the sun shall rise, or darken skies and banish night with holy light. True, I remember this. Hello. Awesome, Rab. I know exactly what it is you're trying to learn.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows.
Okay.
Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets.
So you do know who I am, then why are you giving me all that
you know
mouth?
who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angri-La. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor.
Okay.
Do you see the magic circle that surrounds
Yes, I know what it is, ma'am. Miss.
The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the age of
Well, you're going to
heroes.
see it again in a second, Grandmaster Pang.
Get out, mate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Why didn't you just let her cuss, man? This is a game already, like, supposedly meant to be mature. Just cuss already. You could have said the F word. You could have said fuck. You could have said shit. You could have said harlot. You could have said anything, but instead you went bruh. Oh, the Kamehameha wave? The turtle wave beam? It's slightly incomplete.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
It's slightly incomplete. Even I can tell.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Slightly incomplete, Rab.
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some
See, why are you
guts.
talking to him with, you know, such
Well
kindness
done.
and stuff? And yet when it comes to me, you're like, matter of fact,
Grandmaster
you never
Pang,
gonna leave
was
this
that
place. You never will know anything
praise?
other than this place. You're going to die in the void within months, by the way. Oh, right. And don't even think about, you know, like anything else, because, you know, you're ignorant, you're lame, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're fat, you built like a whale. Get out of here.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Turn like 5 degrees to the left, Rab. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Och, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell
Rab, I'm pretty much alive. I'm just here to
Stop
pick up a
your
package again.
sniveling. The boy is alive.
you. He's what? But what's he doing here?
I am here to pick up a package.
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Call me USPS.
Really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly
Rab,
fine.
you're not perfectly fine.
Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what
It's
we're made
great
of.
that you're that ecstatic. We need to get out of here.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary.
What the hell do you want?
If you would like to follow
I
me,
would not like to follow you. You've been nothing but rude to me this entire time. You've been nice to him and like a yandere type tsundere-esque, a little bit of both if anything, way. But to me, you've been nothing but rude. So I would prefer to stay away from you.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond.
Yes, I know of this.
It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend.
Yes, I know.
For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible
Quadra
power
slash?
that it can tear through
I
all
said the
four
name of it! Oh my
dimensions.
goodness! Yeah.
It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning.
Grandmaster Pang, I know the name of it.
Well,
I
that can't be a
I
bad
know
thing.
where we're going, man.
Me with more
Don't talk to me
constraint
like I'm
than
a
you
little
with
baby
Erdwin's
bitch who
attack.
doesn't know
We'll
anything.
be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this
The one thing I
power
will say though is you
will be
talk
more
faster than that
intense,
High Lama.
more
So
relentless,
I thank you for that.
more excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of
Grandmaster
trials?
Pang, I am tired of everybody telling me, "Oh, this is the hardest thing you've faced yet. Oh, this is insane. Oh, you won't be able to do it. Oh, look at you. You're just a whole nobody. Your arms built like a twig." I'm tired of it, man. We have done this again and again and again and proven everybody
I knew you
wrong.
would make the right choice.
Do not talk to
Now,
me like this is the very
let
first
us
rodeo
begin.
I've been on.
The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
Okay.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
All right, sounds good.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
I'm gonna be doing it with a hindrance.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
Okay.
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
All right, come on, Rob. It's been a long time. No.
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see two princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
What is this? Let me know when you're ready. I came in here ready. I went to the campfire, man. Don't put me immediately on the no option. You're one of the only NPCs that's done that to me. Man, I dropped my freaking protein bottle drink. Or the empty one.
Unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Oh.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
Bruh.
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can.
Sounds good.
The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man
Maybe
can do.
I'll speed up the making of the greatsword for Hendrik,
laddie.
because we are at like the 48-minute mark as of me
Show
saying
your
this.
strength.
You're preparing for your next attack. Pearly Gate, yep. Interesting. Alright, looks like we're going to be starting off with more heal. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and sword stance. I'm going to defend first because I know that he's going to do the pearly gates. I know. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go ahead and Quadra Slash.
Can you tell which is which?
Okay, if you're really going to do this, fine. I don't have time to be playing games. I dealt with somebody like that already. We're getting rid of one of the two. Thank you for not doing anything. All right, let's go ahead and more heal, and let's see if we can continue to do Quadra Slash. Don't pep up with your own shadow. I'm tired of people doing that. Let's go ahead and boom again. And I'm going to continue to use Quadra Slash.
Divide!
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, it's becoming stronger, as you can kind of see. Go ahead and do this. Welcome to the first game over, guys, because we've got enemies that are finally lowering defense, and I don't have other people in the party to help undo that. If you'll excuse me, I will make my way back there in a moment. Awesome. A whole lot of just spamming the same move and then healing. I wouldn't call that training. Would you call that training, Master Pang? I think that's a whole lot of bullshit is what you're trying to teach me.
I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself.
Grandmaster Pang.
I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me
all you
wrong.
taught me was to spam a same move and then heal myself. If anything, that's pretty lame. that's how you're supposed to learn a really sacred move that the Luminary of the past learned? No. That's
the power
lame.
Of the technique comes from your
It comes from
heart.
bullshit. Oh, that fucking... What the heck? Absolutely not.
Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you.
What I'm hearing is a load of BS coming from
I
you.
think it's
No,
time
no,
we
no,
throw
no,
that old
no.
degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
You're supposedly teaching me this grand lesson when all I did was use the same attack and heal for like 20 turns.
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
If this is your training, then this is lame. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to train under you if it's gonna be this lame. That thing right there in the sky.
So
That is the real threat. Whatever the heck we were doing wasting time over here with this lame training is not gonna prepare me for
I
that
know
thing
that
up there in the
voice.
sky, man.
Mordegan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Ugh. Ugh! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you.
I think you underestimated yourself, Grandmaster
So
Pang.
inconsiderate. Ugh. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. Ugh. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't
Crab,
the last
hush.
one.
This is not the time to be talking.
Quadra-slash wasn't either.
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together.
I know, man.
Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
Let's freaking go.
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly!
Opening the pearly gates. And now what we got to do is slam
Now,
our Quadra
Luminary,
Slash into the direct
unleash
center of it.
Quadra Slash!
There we go.
Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
Yeah, directly taking it from Dragon Ball. Awesome. Man, that was lame. Rab was over here starving himself, almost to the point of death,
He is back
learning
with
the pearly
us.
gates. And then, well, I find out that the training is just you spam one move over and over again. That's lame, man. I mean, it's powerful, granted, but that's a little lame.
But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Yeah, morning comes. Yeah. Please let me save here. Please let me. No, please don't tell me there's a cutscene. There's a cutscene. This is an incredibly long episode, man.
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
I'm not gonna join squat. Obsidian, yes. The horse, yes. I don't even think I can end it off here because it's gonna be like, oh, why did I end it off here? There's no save point. There's no way for me to like, oh, you know, be like, oh, this is a good stopping point, and I'll see you all next time. You all couldn't even stop here because it's gonna be like, oh, there's a cutscene here. Ah, you gotta. Oh my God. Dragon Quest, why did you make it like this, man?
Oh, hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh? What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
More like there's
It is your
a lot that was not on your
physique,
stomach,
Lord
man.
Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
All right.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
Thank you. But you know, it's crazy that I use Sword Stance, the thing that's meant for you to parry more things, and then I just lost because the freaking doppelgangers got 2 Kasaps on me, which made me die a lot more quickly. See, I got 1 Kasap done on me, and then 1 special defense drop on me, and I was perfectly fine. But just because of pure luck of you all getting 2 Kasaps on me, I lost. This battle was absolutely nothing. It was lame more than anything. I have a lot less respect for y'all, if anything. If this is the training that y'all are putting people through, it's lame.
I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordegon's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
What's been happening? There we go. For whatever reason, the cutscenes were not
Thank you. Truly.
playing out. It was just waiting for me to like
What
press
do
the
you intend to
button.
do now?
I guess maybe I
We had
accidentally
hoped to
turned
find
that
guidance
off.
here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me.
What is that?
She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
I know of this, Rab.
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordegon off his perch.
Yes.
As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere.
Absolutely.
So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there'll know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordegon gets. So, let's get going.
Sounds good, but y'all have done a lot of talking this episode, and oh my gosh, I wanted to end the episode off sooner. Could y'all not, like, specifically the little one over there next to Rab, could you not have talked any faster? And then Grandmaster Pang putting me through this freaking lame exercise for me to learn Solar Flare and Quadra Slash. Man, I regret coming up to this mountain, man.
The disciples of Angri-La will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
I will not be visiting anytime soon. I know exactly what that regiment is, and no, it's not what I was what I was upset about just now. It's not that. We are not ready for that. I mean, you technically can be ready for it now, but like, I would recommend coming back to this way later. Thank you all so much for watching. I apologize for these freaking monks up here, the Angri-La area. I apologize for them taking up so much time, but fine. This is just like one of the many times that Dragon Quest takes a long time to do stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I am begrudgingly ending the episode off because we could have done this a lot more quickly, but instead we had to drag this out. Next time on Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age, we'll go out into the real world and try to go find the rest of our pals, the rest of our buddy, the rest of our gang. So until next time, see you all then. I am not looking forward to editing this episode because I have to do a lot of cutting and a lot of trimming. See you all then.